Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We back out with another video, man. Today's video, I got you guys with this new rare shot creating 3-level threat build in NBA 2K24. Now, this actually is going to be a pretty solid build right here. It's actually going to be my new 2s build that I am thinking of making. It is called a shot creating 3-level threat. This might not be the best version of the build, but it does have that build name. And like I said, I am thinking about making this build, so I did want to show you guys the build today. So let's get straight into it. This stuff right here, personal preference, and then for position, I am going to go 6'7" with the build because I do want to have anchor on the build. I'm a 2s player and I do play 1s every now and then, so I always make my build with high strength, good interior, and at least like bronze anchor. Here's the thing. If you guys don't know, in order to get like speed booster silver and silver blow by, you only need an 81 speed and a 73 acceleration. So for that reason, I actually made the build a power forward. I went 6'7" power forward, and I did go 260 pounds because like I said, we only need an 81 speed and a 73 acceleration. I understand though, some people don't like making their builds this heavy. If you don't want to do that, you could go point guard, minimum weight, it's up to you. I did go 6'7", 260, and then for the wingspan, I left it at 7 foot because this build is actually going to have a 92 mid-range for Hall of Fame mini magician. So yeah, I did go 6'7", power forward, 260, 7 foot wingspan. Another cool thing about being that heavy is whenever you do your workouts, you can actually get the burly body type. It's pretty crazy. You're a guard build and your guy will be huge because you have that burly body type. All right, moving on to the actual build. I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. So let's do the physicals first. I did go 81 speed. Like I said, this will give us silver speed booster and silver hyperdrive. You only need a 73 XL. This will give us silver blow by and the silver fast feet. That's why I said might as well make a power forward and make them really heavy. And then for the strength, like I did say, just in case you didn't hear me, this is my personal 2s build that I am planning on making. But like I said, I am a 2s player and I do play 1s. On 2s and 1s, you are going to be playing a lot of toxic lineups, big centers, post scorers, or just like rim runners. So it does help to have strength and good interior. So for that reason, I would say at least go like 74 strength. This will give you bronze bulldozer, brick wall, and a movable enforcer all on bronze. I would say at least go 74. If you want a little bit higher, 84 is perfect in my opinion. It does give you silver bulldozer, silver brick wall, and silver immovable. But me personally, I like to go OD with it. If you guys don't know, immovable enforcer is a really OP badge. So I did go 90 strength, so we get that badge on gold. But like I said, I know some people don't really care about having that high of a strength. If you want us to go 74 or 84, go ahead. And then vertical, I put it to a 60 because all our badges, they require at least a 60 vertical. This will give us aerial wizard, pogo stick, chase down, and rise up all on bronze. And then I did put the stamina to a 95. All right, now that the physicals are done, let's get straight into actually making this build. So I'm gonna start off with finishing first. I'm gonna be honest, nothing crazy for the finishing. I didn't really do too much. So I did put my close shot to a 71. And the reason why I did this, as you guys see, it does give you bronze fast twitch, which is pretty nice. But here's the thing. I actually did decide to go 92 post control. I don't really care about all these post scoring badges. I mean, you will get post scoring badges because you do have a high post control. That wasn't the reason I did it though. I did want to have this gold unpluckable, which is pretty nice. So I did go 92 post control. And I think the minimum close shot was a 62. So I figure if it's a 62, I might as well go 71. So I get pretty good badges. Here's all the badges you get with that 71 close shot. Not bad at all. And then driving layup, I put this to a 64, which was the bare minimum with my ball handle. I don't really care about having layup, so I just left that at the bare minimum, like I said. And then driving dunk, I only put this to a 36, and the reason why it is so low is because I do have a high staying dunk to make up for it. I actually do have a 72 staying dunk, which does give us bronze rise up and bronze aerial wizard, precision dunker on bronze as well. Here's the thing, you actually don't really need a high driving dunk if you have a high staying dunk. All you need is the 36 driving dunk because it does give you the rim grazer animation off 1 and off 2. As long as you have those animations, it will actually trigger all your staying dunk animations. And it was just way cheaper to do it this way. Like I said, I know most people might not like this. If you want a higher finishing build, then you definitely could change the build around. But for my playstyle, this is perfect. Moving on to shooting. Now, like I did say, I am going 92 mid-range with this build, which is really, really nice. 92 does give you Hall of Fame Mini Magician, Hall of Fame Open Looks, really good shooting badges. You also get gold blinders, gold Deadeye, Green Machine. You get a lot of really good badges. 92 midi is really OP. You also do get that Hall of Fame Post Fade Phenom, which is pretty OP as well. And then 3 ball, I put this to a 78. I think 78 is probably the lowest I would go. Actually, in order to get this build name, shot creating 3-level threat, your 3-pointer actually does have to be at least a 78. If you go 77 and below, it actually does change the name of the build. So it actually does have to be at least a 78. But I think that's high enough, especially since we do have Hall of Fame Open Looks. I promise you, definitely more than enough. Alright, moving on to playmaking. I only put my pass accuracy to a 70. Like I said, I am a 2s and 1s player. Pass accuracy, don't really need it very high on the 2s, I promise. 70 is really all you need. Even on the 3s, 70 is not bad. I would say the only time you need a high pass accuracy is if you're playing 5s. But if you're not playing 5s, 70, more than enough. And then ball handle, I put this to an 84, which will give us silver blow by, and I did go 75 spew a ball, which will give us all our silver badges and the Magic Johnson dribble style. But like I did say, I did go 84 ball handle for the silver blow by, and I want to at least go 84 because at 83 ball handle, that does unlock Jamal Murray behind the back, which is really OP. So you don't want to stop there though. You want to at least go 84 so you get that silver blow by. And then besides that, here's all the other badges you get. And like I said, we do get the gold unpluckable with our post control. If we didn't upgrade post control, we would only get silver unpluckable. So if you don't really care about gold unpluckable, you could not even upgrade the post control. And then of course 75 spew a ball, Magic Johnson dribble style, and it gives you all your silver badges. Moving on to defense with this build. Now again, I am a 2s and a 1s player. Occasionally I do play 3s, but if you're playing 2s, you need a really good defensive build if you want to never lose games. So I did put my interior defense to an 82, which of course does give us silver post lockdown and gold workhorse. Just in case I ever get matched onto a post score, I do have an 82 interior and a 90 strength. I can definitely stop centers with this build, no problem. Plus I'm 260. Eventually I am going to have the burly body type. And perimeter defense, I put this to an 85. I think that's definitely way more than enough. It does give you silver clamps, all these other silver badges, which is pretty nice. I think the maximum actually is 86. If you go 87 and above, it will change the name of the build, but no point in going 86, so go 85. And then for the steel, I did go 91 steel. Steels are really, really overpowered this year. You definitely do want to take advantage of that and have gold glove, gold intercept, and gold right stick ripper. 91 steel is really, really nice to have. And then for the block, I wanted to have at least bronze anchor, so I went 79. 79 actually does give you the pogo stick on bronze, and then 77 is bronze anchor. And then we do get bronze chase down because we do have a 60 vertical. I would have liked to get silver. It's just getting that 74 vertical, it was super expensive for some reason. And then I put my defensive rebound to a 60, which does give us bronze box out beast and bronze rebound chaser. And as you guys can see, here's pretty much the build, the shot creating 3-level threat. Pretty solid build. Like I said, this is probably going to be my next 2s build. I really like this build a lot. I do want to test out that 92 mid-range. High mid-range is really OP. Mid-range fades are broken. I also do want to try having a high post control with gold unpluckable. Finishing is definitely way more than enough for me. All you got to do is just look for the staying dunk all game. Don't really look for driving dunks. You want to get under the rim and look for the staying dunk. It's actually still pretty OP. I promise you on that. And then of course, I do play 2s, so I do need to have pretty good defense, and I do have really good strength, good physicals. And here is the shades of Kawhi Leonard, Pascal Siakam, and Draymond Green. Pretty good shades of. And like I did say, this build is called a shot creating 3-level threat. Pretty rare build name right there. Pretty cool build name as well. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. Let me know what you guys think about this build in the comment section below. If you guys have any other builds you guys would like me to make a video on, please let me know. I really would appreciate it. Make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out.